Coach Owen, thank you very much for your time. Fantastic 5-0 win here. What were your thoughts on the game?
We just knew that we had to keep the pressure up and play on a high, press them high, force them to make mistakes higher up the park. It worked for us, and I think today we just took the chances that fell to us.
Coach, like you said, you pressed them high, you forced the errors, and you managed to keep that tempo throughout. I'll say most of the game, even the second half when you were leading, you managed to keep that tempo, and you were very, very dangerous in set pieces. Are you paying special attention to set pieces? Because I see the variation from throw-ins as well as corner kicks, always posing great danger to the opposition.
Yeah, in this league you can't really focus on opposition players. You got to focus on your team. So we work a lot on set pieces, variations like you say, and we just try and get something off our set pieces. And today it worked. On other days, yes, we struggle, but it's still work in progress.
Coach, this is game number 8. This is your third win, 4 draws and 1 loss. From these games, what is your assessment of your performance?
Listen, it's a long race. We had a few slumps, which I think there's a few games we should have won, which we drew. But again, it's not the lack of creating opportunities to score. It was just the confidence. We keep on saying to the boys, a team will come and they'll get 5, 6, 7 if we start taking our chances. Today we took our chances.
Earlier on you spoke about your high press, and at times it looked to seem like to be well coordinated, because you didn't just push numbers up front, but there seemed to be a system who goes and then who follows. How difficult is that to get that right?
Listen, it's work you put in from Monday to Friday. You have to figure out which is the pressing trap, and once the trap is there, we know, okay, right, who's the first one, what is the next line to go. If don't get sucked out of your position. So like I said, we identify who's the pressing trap, and it's coordinated. First line, second line, and then we squeeze them.
Coach, last season there were 2 streams. This season it's 1 stream. A lot of games to play, and like I mentioned earlier, your pressing tempo, you seem to maintain it throughout the game, which requires a lot of physical conditioning. What will you guys do this season to ensure that you maintain that tempo throughout the 38 games that you play this season?
Listen, like I said, our conditioning coach is really doing a good job, but that's the way we want to play, and we feel that teams will not keep up with us. Yes, it's longer, but I also said to them, unlike last season, you draw 2 games, you lose 1, you're out of the race. This season, you're still in the race. It's a long way to go, and yes, we try and freshen them up as much as we can. Our nutrition has been spot on, our recovery has been spot on, so that's what we're working on, and we hope that will set the tone for us this year.
Coach Owen, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thanks.